Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching A Touch of Tarot. I have my beautiful Argonite, Magnetic, Midnight, Sage, Twin Flame candle burning, and it is chakra clearing, so hopefully we can all benefit from those beautiful flames. Let's turn this over. I love to see this hourglass. I just feel it's very calming because this reading is going to be relaxing in a sense, reassuring in a sense. I wish you could see or could have seen me pull these cards. I actually pulled them out sitting on my couch. And for those of you that have watched this channel for a while, you know I used to always sit on my couch, pull out the cards, and then come and record and tell you I just got the message. This is a new deck. I'm not going to get up to get the details, but someone named Sandra got this from Amazon. It was one of the decks on the wish list, I'm guessing. She sent it. It arrived today. And I actually got a call from the person delivering. Hi, everyone. This is just a side note. You guys can always learn from my experiences. And it was a 188 number. And I was at a jazz bar where I used to work years ago. It's a poetry bar, but jazz, poetry, rock and roll, and they call it a cafe, actually. But I was there when I got the call and I answered it and I'm like, who is this? And I was kind of rude, to be honest. And he had my name and address. So I'm like, okay, you're talking to the right person. Who is this? And he was there delivering me my gift. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I just caught myself. So let's just try to not be grouchy and, let's just keep lighthearted energy. That's my lesson. I don't know if any of you can learn from that as well. I want to get right into this reading now that I've said what I had to say, and thank you so much for your likes. This is the love story, twin flame love story that I pulled. This deck of cards is phenomenal. I have no idea. Oh, I do have an idea. Here we go. That's some identification. I think I just opened it on another 9, despair. And the 9, I guess you guys can't really see that there. So I had this on the top. This is where it stopped shuffling. This is the 9 of cups, content. And where I had picked it up to show you the back of the card, we have the 9 of swords, despair. So that's a side message about someone coming out of despair to a much happier energy. It's content, but I mean, I feel like the 9 of cups is way more than being content. But it has to do with this reading, actually. That makes perfect sense because, let me just move my seat in. Because the storyline here, that would make perfect sense then. So at first I was asking, what's the energy of the collective? Not thinking I was going to pull a whole huge story, past, present, future out here. And what was the masculine's energy towards the divine feminine? And the first card was success, 10 of cups. So right off the bat, I was like, oh, awesome. I guess I'm going to be picking these up and showing them to you. This shows the masculine has completed something, like something's reached a completion and it's a happy completion. He's climbed some sort of a challenge or mountain or whatever you want to say. There's some sort of a celebration here. And when it comes into regards of the divine feminine, it's real good. There is a successful completion. You see the 10, the 0 actually has that world snake there. The one that eats its own tail. It's like a never-ending cycle type of thing. So there's a completion to an old way of something happening. We can say it doesn't matter because we have the success, the word success. Whatever this energy is, it is of happiness, celebration, enjoyment, abundance. The next card we had is the Eight of Pentacles, and this is skill. So when I got this with the 10 of Cups, first thing I noticed is they're both S words. So possibly, I don't know why I thought that. I just thought possibly someone's name could start with an S, or initials, or who knows, something like that. Maybe their name can be spelled with those two words. But point being is that there is an energy there who's ready to put in the work. And not only, it's like, it's going to take work. Okay, this person knows that it's going to take work. And the card that came out after that was unity. So to have this union, and this is actually the Two of Pentacles in this deck, to have this union, it's here. It's right at your doorstep. It's ready to go. It's just time to put in the effort and the work. So that's the beginning energy that came out. And I'm going to read this exactly how I picked it up before I put the story together. So I'm like, awesome. Wow, this masculine's really happy. And at this time, I wasn't planning to pull a story. I just wanted to know some basic energy. So I'm like, this masculine is ready to go, ready to put in some work. And, what more could we ask for? So the next card we get, and I'm actually going to also, haven't even looked in this, which I can use as well. So the next card we got, because I'm like, tell me more. I always love to have more. We got satisfaction. So right away I noticed, another S word. I don't know why I'm noticing the S words. And, I do actually remember saying to myself, sexual. I remember saying that. So this person can actually be like desiring you. I don't know why. I think I read that word somewhere. I think I may have looked up. Did I look up this? No, I didn't look this one up. So this has to do with being joined as well, though. Interesting. This is the Six of Cups I'm talking about. There's the energy of union, joining, because it's like whatever they're talking about, this wheel is attached to this stick here. It's almost like a world energy with action mixed into it. Really interesting description here. Let's see what else we have here. As the wheel turns, the liquid flows to other levels, but remains the same. There is always enough. So, this is actually way more beautiful than just the word satisfaction. I'm finding already with this deck of cards, it's a new deck, that their words are not even powerful enough in a sense. Like we have satisfaction, but this is all about an endless flow. Anyhow, what this has to do with being in this row, however, because we have satisfaction, delay, which is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Prince of Action. And yes, this does have an energy of this person wanting to come in to, get whatever they want to get. More importantly, this is often someone who is watching and seeing what's going on. The word is literally action there. This is the Page of Swords. But more importantly, this person is facing the past. And this is the message I picked up. So what the delay has been in this union is the fact that this man had, and I hadn't pulled the rest of the cards yet, okay? So, or this person, I'm trying to do unisex with description here, went back. This was the delay to something that there was some form of an investment in. We already know the storyline. We already know it has to do with another person. It could have to do with many other people, but the cards that came out next were so unbelievable, I couldn't believe it. Now that I read the description for this Six of Cups, I can put it anyway. In this row, this is someone just being satisfied where they were. This is someone who had to give endlessly. That's why it mentions the cups are everlasting. This person was just giving and giving. And you see how it's almost like a spinning wheel. And an endless amount of blood or wine or whatever it may be. And that is in the description. Endless amounts. So this was part of the delay. And so get this part. I'm going to tell you how the next cards came out. But I just remember specifically getting the message, pay attention. This is normally an energy of someone that wants to come in, but this person is facing the past because they're telling us what happened. This is the story of this union. They had to go back. Yeah, for some it was blood. For some, it's real dark. It really is, because when you see the next three cards, which you probably can already see, I couldn't believe it. And I'll tell you how I got those cards. This person had unfinished business, unfinished investments, unfinished heart even. Like, like stuff to deal with, matters of the heart, matters of money, matters of family, matters of just harshness for some. I don't know. I keep on seeing Christmas with this for some reason. So I don't know if something happened in Christmas, or talking about family and giving and giving and giving all the time to this family. Whatever this person has to go back and deal with, it's like they're on their own going up against whatever it is. So this is the really interesting thing I want to tell you how this happened. So I'm like, let me just see what else the cards are going to tell me, right? So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to put it here to give you the example. So I'm like, let me see what the cards have to say. And I lift it up, and it's the devil. And so I hold it with my other hand. I had both hands doing this. And I lift it up again. Or no, it was the tower. Like, this is the order it was. It was the devil. I lifted up again. It was justice. And I was like, holy. So I just took those cards out. Those were the only cards that came out that way. So let me get to it and tell you. And it explained everything, because I understood this person had to go to the past. The message was, pay attention that they're going back. This is the delay. It's not about like the delay coming forward. It's literally telling us they had to go back. That was what the delay was, to deal, like to settle, to correct, to change, to divorce for some. This is the justice card here. Rocky foundation, to have a separation. This person may not have been married, because I notice only the man is wearing the crown here. And I just want to see what other description it may give us of this character here. Well, a sudden flash of divine knowledge that throws you and breaks down the man-made tower of false assumptions, conditioned thinking, and imagined ideas about ourselves and the world. This is really interesting. It's just like, it was built on a rocky foundation. Whoever this person is, for many of the connections and people watching this channel, we already know you've been with this person for a very long time. 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, 6 years. Like, look at the numbers that are right in front of us. Maybe 20 for some of you. Point being, and these are major arcanas here. Like, look at this and look at below it. The point being, this is what I'm hearing right now, is that when you meet someone that young, and this is what the situation here, this person, when you meet someone that long ago or whatever, point being, they are different now. And whatever they built at that time wasn't built on the foundation wasn't built on who they are now at this present time, on what they know at this present time. So it was just not solid. It was meant to break. This is what eventually happens. And now, when you go back, or this person goes back to do this, you do it with a stronger foundation. And who knows, maybe you'll have to do it again. Maybe that's why people keep on coming back and back in lifetimes. Because you have to realize, like, you have to build the foundation as solid as possible from the fresh start. It all starts right in the very beginning. So for those of you who that have been going through the dark night of the storm, or whatever soul, the dark night of the storm, the dark night of the soul, whatever you've been going, look at it as your new chance. So now from this point, move forward with integrity. Now that's just a message for you, but here this is talking about the fact that this is the opportunity that's coming for both of these people, whether the person is a karmic or not. Now she can go or he can go too, and they can go and build a new foundation with someone else. Because this foundation is damaged, done, a lesson, a full lesson here with the Devil card. Let's really look at this card. I hope I have like a moderator or something. Not that it really matters, but let me just see what's going on here. I guess I'll take a 1 second intermission. Or 1 minute, I should say. And I'm really appreciative of all the new decks I'm getting. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I just want to make sure I have a moderator. Hi, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. I'll put you as a moderator. I'm not sure if you're the Sandra that got me the deck. Oh, shoot, I have to do it on here. Sorry, guys. I will get right back to this momentarily. Here we go. Oh, and you ordered the reading. Are you also the person that that bought this deck? If so, thank you. Okay, I just added you, and that's all I need is just, you know, one person, so I don't have to worry about that. Thank you so much, and let's begin again. Or let's get back to this, and let me turn this off, all this chitter-chatter. Okay, there we go. So, yes, as we were saying, the foundation was already built on literally a week. You know, it's really interesting. I was just thinking of words to describe the tower today because I am working on my own deck. And the description that I came up with was concrete dissolving quickly, something like that, easily, with ease. And that is exactly what happened here. It's like this, it was set to mess up or something like that. This was just whatever this situation was or is that this person is extracting themselves from. It's almost just like it was meant to happen. This was all meant to be a lesson. This was all meant to see, will you leave? Look at this energy here. And it's not just the woman in this situation that's evil. They both have the devil tail. You know, I just have to look at this up close. It was a very codependent energy. We definitely, once again, we have the man wearing the crown. This tells me for many people, this person was not married to the karmic. For many, and I know for many, I'm sure that they are. But I'm just saying, for many, this person is not married to the karmic, because now that's twice that we have the crown on one person. And it could also just be saying that this woman or this energy, this situation wasn't balanced. You know, someone was doing more than the other person. Someone was taking on more responsibility than the other person. So this person had to go back to the past and deal with some foundations that have come down. Thank you so much, Sandra. I love it. In order to restore balance, in order to get back in touch, I just have to look at this card, guys, up close, because I'm seeing the negative, the positive, the black, the white. This is such a meant to be situation. So know this, for all of you people that waited 2, 8, 10, 6, 7, however many years, 20 years, I hope you made the best of the time because this is meant to be. And for all of you who are just joining this This is meant to be. They were meant to go through this. This couple here was meant to go through this for both of them. And whatever was happening to you on your side, you were meant to go through that as well. And that's why, you know, they stuck around so long. It was a lesson. Were they going to break free? It's almost a mixture of the High Priestess and the Justice card in one for me. That's what I'm picking up. And it's just like, this was meant to be. So now we come back because now, you know, it would be over. Tower, Devil, Justice. The only thing we don't have is the Death card here to say it's over, but we know. And, you know, the reason we may not have the Death card, because I've said this to many people, for some of you, your masculine will still be involved one way or another with this person, maybe because they do have kids. Maybe because they do have businesses together. I don't know. Whatever it may be, whatever crazy bond, they're clearly like, you go through this with someone, it says a lot. And, you know, maybe for some, they're done with giving to this person. But I'm just telling you that part of the reason the Death card isn't here is because there's been a transformation. And it's not just the fact that this couple is separated. They're new people. They're going to be new people. They're going to be transformed people. They're going to be different people. They're just not going to be together. So, beautiful celebrations afterwards with the Sun card. And the first thing I thought when I saw this is the feminine energy in there is the goddess of the moon, which for me would be the divine feminine. It's almost like after all of this turmoil, you guys are best friends, or like there's that type of an energy, and it's just the high five energy, and yay, it's over, and we did it, and you know, we made it. Really, now we get to have a fresh start with the World card. And the Ace of Pentacles, wealth, abundance. And obviously, when I see that, for some reason, obviously marriage comes to mind. And it literally is so perfect that these cards came to say hello. Going from despair to content. Let's see how they describe content, because the Nine of Cups for me is way more than content. It is just like, this book drives me crazy. Everything is backwards in it. But let's just see. Nine of Cups. Content. 8 cups pour water into a larger cup, which holds their contents. Oh, contents. Content. 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 No, it's content. It's content. Content. Okay. Without spilling. Okay, now it's making more sense because I was pronouncing it wrong. The card suggests fulfillment, a subconscious that is replete. R-E-P-L-E-T-E. Replete. It's refilled constantly. Let's see. It's on repeat. R-E-P-L-E-T-E. I don't know that word. But now I see content. It's funny how one little accent can change a whole word. So, I don't know. I still feel like it's content, to be honest. But it says contents here, and contents is spelled the exact same way, without spilling. Interesting. Well, someone has got some self-love, if anything, and now I'm going to pull for clarification on the bottom section with this despair and content. But I still think it's content. Interesting. The 5, sorry, I'm just looking here, of Wands, because it's fire. Let's see what that's about. And the reason I'm interested is because it's like an arrow shooting up. So once I get into my own interpretation, endeavor, you know, this person, there's a pursuing energy here. But let's see. 5 of Wands, endeavor. 5 burning wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see now. In the shape of an upward pointing arrow, the orange background seems drawn by the arrow's flight. This represents the single pointed application of energy and courage towards the goal of unity and the consequent effect on the environment. Do you guys hear that? Hold on. It's literally saying that this is talking about a focused energy moving towards the goal of unity. And unity is right up here. So it's literally, and it's so cool how I kind of even, it's almost even right there. I didn't put it straight, but it's focused on unity. So there is an energy that is like, this is the 5 of Wands. This isn't a normal energy for 5 of Wands. This is a really great message. And the direction it's pointing is straight up to the unity, right where I put it. So there's a focused energy to have this unity. And you know what? It's not just your masculine. It's all sources of counterparts, or whatever you want to call them, guides, angels, helpers. It's all sources coming together in an agreement that you have picked the right destination or the right destiny, or whatever you want to say, or however you want to put it. The choices you are making are correct. It's a new beginning. It is a new beginning. The Tower, the Devil, the Justice. And it's a beautiful new beginning. Oh, thank you everyone that likes this video. So I guess I'll pull one card for the masculine and exactly where his headspace is right now. Let's make sure these are upright. I'm just going to say there is this energy of regret. And the reason being is because the masculine in this position, shoot, sorry, I just was looking at the comment. Oh yeah, okay, the moon card. The masculine for some of you wasn't telling you the truth about everything. Maybe for some of you it came out. Like, I'm just asking where his headspace is right now. And there is a bit of an energy of some regret, which can also delay things even more because, you know, of fear, of rejection. I'm just asking like where their head's at, but I'm going to pull an actual card. Because, you know, especially now for some of them, they realize that this is a divine connection. And, you know, they may have judged you, or they may have judged themselves, or whatever it is. They may have judged their feelings, and maybe even, it's like now this person has a whole new turnaround. They may have judged just how powerful this connection was. And this card just fell out. I'm going to put it back in, they'll reset. But it's like, that's what happened. This is the 4 of Swords, by the way. So it's like they did have to take some space to realize and reset what they were thinking. I guess we'll just leave that out. I want to just pull a little more for where their headspace is at. And they saw the truth, or they realized the truth. Where's the divine masculine's headspace at? I'm not tired. When I get a new deck of cards, I am so happy. And this is actually one of the best cards. I don't know who you're talking to, Diane, but this is one of the best deck of cards I have ever received. Because it's actually like a regular tarot deck, but it has words, which is so beautiful. And look what we got. We got the King of Cups. So I'm just asking, you know, where is the divine masculine's Hera. Thank you so much, Misty. There is a reset, and you want to know what else there is, because I'm seeing the victory card here. But there's also a reset of the past. This person, I can't deny when I see them facing the past. I just, right now for this deck, I can't ignore it. This person has to release the past with reset and inspiration, King of Cups, facing the past. Finally, his heart is open. Finally, he can speak truthfully, because I had already saw the Queen of Swords, but I'm just noticing where I stopped is at the King of, and I hope I'm saying King of Cups and not Queen of Cups there. King of Cups now. This is about releasing and new beginnings, and there's still this energy. This is the thing. This is why this, for some people, this is very strong. This King of Cups is not going to be fully done with the past, and not in a sense that they're not going to be separated from them, but there is still this energy of responsibility. And even after the storm, that foundation, he is still part of that foundation. So for some, that's what's going on there. Whatever's in his past is still a part of his world for many. And it could be because there's kids. And, you know, whatever it may be, Two of Wands, but whatever it may be, I just thought I saw the word salty. Let me see, because it's interesting. Like, yeah, for some of you, you're absolutely right. This woman wasn't, I don't know, she wasn't a good woman, but she is somehow, you know, for some of you, really, she has, I'm just looking at this quickly. Oh, wow. Balancing control. All I noticed with this is there's a wording in the description that talks about the perfect man. Each wand symbolizes a perfect man. That's the sentence I noticed. Or a saint, or it can, you know, it's light and dark. It's about control, trying to control. Two fiery wands. I just feel like, to be honest, that for some of you, the woman was a little bit witchy, or whatever you want to say. And, you know, did do shit like that. Sorry, I gotta just remove people like that. Maybe she did do something like, I don't know, maybe she tried to create this perfect man. One that would give her whatever she wants and never fully let her go. Interesting. And I don't know why I'm saying her, but I guess because, you know, I'm trying to do unisex energies. Hi, thanks everyone. I'm looking at my phone, so I can't really see all these. Holy smoly, guys. Does anyone want to guess what just came out? Okay, we're going to clarify this, by the way. It's the king, another one. The perfect man, you know? Was this person trying to create this perfect man? Let's see. I want to know more about the rest card, first of all. Let's see what came out. We have the priest. So once again, I just feel like the message here, yeah, likes to stay positive. I feel like the message here, once again, is just mentioning, first of all, you guys can't see the priest, sorry. This is truly saying, yeah, okay, written in, like, it's meant to happen. This was meant to happen. These lessons, these are masculine, very masculine energies. And it's almost like they had to learn this lesson. This is an energy about connection here. The priest. Oh, this is getting interesting because it's almost like this would be the priest card if it was like this. But there's 3 people, which would be the priest card as well. Wow. Tell us about these. What are these 3 kings about? Let's just see that. Here we go. Magician. Look at, we have some sort of trickery here. And look at what's at the bottom. 3 of swords. This person, okay. So when I was talking about this before, I was saying that I have the feeling seeing this card. Some of you are right, because some of your comments are saying she's a witch and she's doing this and she's doing that. Well, some of you are damn right. And it's not only that she actually may have done this trickery to, and this is about, you know, marriage for some. This might be a side message for people. Like, you know, if after we talked about the unity, maybe this doesn't resonate, then you just continue with the last message. But this woman actually did and has done this, possibly to 3 different types of men, 3 different men, 3 different energies, like whatever it may be. Because I had to clarify that. And when I see the priest and the magician, there may be a 4th one. Because it's like there's 4 swords here. This is the 4 of swords. Did she put these men to rest? Maybe he's the survivor. You know, she's done this before. Maybe he is the survivor. She's done this to 3 people. And interestingly enough, let me see what else I can pick up here. Well, I want to clarify this card back over here. I wonder if he was the one that like got free from the 9 to the 9, like, you know, and the Fool card. Interestingly enough, completion. I wonder if he's the one that got free. And it is a number 4 of wands. It's like he broke free and shoot it up on a new endeavor. And he got the F out of there. Well, for you, if your guy moved in, then that's not this story. Because this person only went back to finish with the Justice, the Devil, the Tower. But this story turned out real crazy interesting. I don't know. It's a very interesting one. So, I guess one last card. I mean, how do we ever stop? And we have the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Definitely about a completion to being like literally locked up in a jail. Oppression. But it just looks like a jail, you know? Done. And a new beginning of love coming in after a transformation. We just have that energy. That's just what it is, plain and simple. So thank you for sticking that out. And now he wants me to be the mistress. Oh, I don't know. I didn't see all the comments and stuff, so I'm not going to comment. But everyone, that's what's going on right now. That's this love story. And look at how I think it is number 7, and look how I stopped here. And I'm only paying attention to that because I'm saying this is someone's story. It doesn't have to be yours. There will be many more to come. I think this is my 7th one. It's to help people with uncertainty. Just maybe they can find some sort of clarity in some of it. When I saw that made a whole interesting, just these 9 cards, I should say. already told me so much. Someone had to go back and end this. But when it comes to twin flame, like the couple, I asked, that was the first three cards. Success, working towards this unity, it actually happening. So the rest of it is just the backstory. I thank everyone for watching this video. I really had to do this. Like, these cards are just so beautiful. Thank you so much, Sandra. And yeah, not every reading will resonate. And, you know, sometimes they come out with a not happy ending. When I'm on here, this is just collective reading, guys. But now, interesting. Where are we stopping? I love this. Sorry, let's just see this for a second. So now we're on a new number 3. And it's called Enterprise. That's the word of it. I don't know. I like the vibe of this card a lot. It's about reflection. It's about mirroring. It's about getting what you gave. It's about wish coming true. I really actually feel like this is a bit about business. Let's see if we can see like what's going to be happening for the Divine Feminine's finances. Or something like that. I just feel like this is business. As soon as I see Enterprise, what's this? Evolution. Evolution. The Princess of Cups. Well, August might be a really good, you might be evolving and like you just might be getting, it's not even about evolving. It's about like just becoming very powerful, especially if you are trying to start something on your own, I should say, with that star card. I'm just curious now because I don't know why I picked up such an energy of business, enterprise, but look what just decides to come out. So now we have, oh my gosh, and at the bottom, I don't even know what card. This is the Two of Cups. We have love. Holy. So this turned into, yes, self-love is the key. This is just a combined message, okay? But I'm going to tell you guys, looking at your love life a bit like a business is something that makes sense. And I actually had my teacher bring that up the other day, just on social media. And this is a great energy here. There's some, maybe you're combined. Maybe you and this person, you work together and you play together. Because there's a really strong energy here of twin flame, soulmate, totally like coming together, Two of Cups. But the first energy I did pick up, yes, these are beautiful. Thank you so much, Sandra. The first energy I did pick up with the Star and the Enterprise is about someone actually going after a wish, but almost like, I don't know. This can have to do with the heart. It's the Three of Wands. I get it. It can be about going after a wish, but I just feel like this has to do with a journey in business as well. And no matter what, when you have the love card, lover's card, love card, evolution and priestess, whatever's happening here, this is a beautiful combination of cards. This deck is just so phenomenal. I'm in love with it. And it has to do with someone controlling their own destiny and just taking their power back. Interesting. So, whether this is, it's probably not about business. It really isn't. They can just be referring to your business as, you know, love, the business of love. Starting a new enterprise of love. Starting your new enterprise of your wish about love. Yeah, it is about leaving it to the divine. It was hard. I thought it was about giving up. It's about letting go. Yeah, it is. It's about letting go is a good way to put it. Well, this is the thing. I told you guys the other day. I read that message on Instagram that said it made so much sense to me. If you try to hang on to someone, sure, they're going to stay. Like, I'm just putting it in my own words. They're going to stay and they're going to grow with you, but they're going to grow to resent you. So let them go, let them do their thing, and it happens the way it happens. Don't try to control it, because that is so true. And for some of you, like, there's some big things coming in. The high priestess, she doesn't chase anyone. She just knows it's coming, and that's a very powerful energy to have. It really is. And for some of you, you took this time to like do some reflection. You know, when you request something from someone else, you should be giving it to yourself, just so you know. Like, if you want your guy to take you out or to ask you to go on a date or something like that, you know, let me just move this, sorry. It can go ways, like, in the sense you should be asking him, can we go for a date? Like, you know, you should be willing to do it too. But also, I look at it more like you should be taking yourself out on a date, whether it be with your friends or whether it be by yourself. Like, if you want someone else to do that, do you think you're good enough for that? Like, do you know what I mean? How do I say that any better? Are you good enough for yourself? Type of thing. It's just, it is the truth, though. Don't wait. And I'm not telling you to, like, you know, no one wants to go. I went to the movies once alone, and I only did it once because I screamed at the scary movie and I never went back. But go take yourself for dinner. Who cares? You know, you don't have to scream there. Or go take yourself to the park where there's like a festival. Just, if you want someone else to do it, I'm just saying it's a word of advice to help out with that. So I'm just going to see if there's any last final message. Like, these are the most beautiful 6 cards. I couldn't. And I'm so happy I finally got to do it with you guys here. Because I'm always pulling my cards, like, before whatever. Let's see what came out here. Oh my gosh, guys, look at what we have. Can you guys see? Sorry. Oh, sorry. I can't even see there. So we have, oh my gosh. The reason I'm excited about seeing this strength card and the number, and look what just showed. Like, you guys know how I read my cards weird. Strength card and this 8 of speed. I would think it's the 8 of wands, obviously. It just doesn't look wandy. Point being, the number 8 twice, not only is this talking about the connection, the bond, the union of you and your partner, but the month of August. And I keep on telling you guys, August for me is Leo season. I know for many it has already started, but I already had clarification my own way. Leo season actually starts on the 16th in a different atmosphere, hemisphere, whatever. But point being, it just resonates with me. And look how the cards stop. And this is how this is how tarot readers read cards. Sometimes little things like this show up. So there's some sort of a transformation that leads to a new beginning. This is all the transformation. Everything, look at here. Above here we have the 6, well-being. This has been a transformation. Constantly. Like, it's like someone had to go through all of those colors. You know? That is the dark night of the soul. That's harsh. But it looks like there is an energy of speed and strength coming in. I'm just super excited. You guys probably hear it in my voice. When I see this, I'm like, ah. I get super excited. Coming in. Bullseye. Look where I opened it. Bullseye. Interesting. Things are going to be restored. Balance is going to be restored, especially if there's issues from the past. Justice will be cut. Things that have to be cut will be cut. I can guarantee it. And for those of you that don't believe it, I suggest you just, I don't know, put an X on your forehead or something, because like you're making your own karma. Look how I said that and I stopped here and there's the X on her chest. Like you're just making your own karma. It's coming in, and I don't know. I'd believe it if I were you. You can choose what you want to do. You have the power. Okay, guys, so this is a beautiful twin flame story. That ending message. Not everyone's going to get that ending message because not everyone stayed on this long, you know, and not everyone saw the whole message. It fell apart for a second and it comes back together because we have to like, that's exactly the twin flame story. Just the same way the cards can be confusing at times. So is your twin flame. Look at this strength card. It's just so cute. Sorry, but it just reminds me of like someone with a beard and like mushing them and just being like, oh, I love to mush you. And just, I don't know, I don't feel anything bad. Even though the snake is like up in her face, I just feel like it's like someone just wants to like put themselves all over you. You know? So there's a joyful, oh, it's going to be so beautiful. Yay. I'm just seeing these cards like it's going to be so beautiful. Okay, everyone, bye for now. And just stay positive. Yeah, unconditional love for everyone. We don't know what anyone's going through, so just keep that in mind. If you can control your mind enough to go with the positive, go with the positive thought, because you will attract that. Whatever, you know, whatever. Up to you. You pick. Bye for now, guys.